I want to do with Villa Vida is provide a place where that can happen, a center of joy, a center of connection, so that when those fights do come to us, we're prepared, that we're fortified by the community of each other.
Whew, Denise, hi. So nice to be here in the Villa Vida Cafe. Mm-hmm. And the last time I've been here, I heard that actually many people come here when they find out that they are different. Mm-hmm. And that you are actually a good place to start exploring your uniqueness. Mm-hmm. And that all the people behind the bar and yourself, you're so open and you're full of wisdom, and you help them ease into their new life. Yes. Is that how you can say it?
Yes. I don't know to what extent. I think it's different for different people, but we definitely try to create a space where they feel welcome, where they feel celebrated, and where they can meet other people that share their identities.
Very nice. Actually, my first visit was many years ago. So how did it change over the last years? How long do you have now that coffee here?
Right. So I created the Villa Vida 6 years ago, in 2019. When I first came to Vienna 12 years ago, I believe it was still the Willendorf. I remember very early on, after I came to Vienna, coming here as a guest for different things, for performances and whatnot. And I really loved that it existed. And it was a very different space at that time. It was like open mostly at night. It was smoking locale, if you remember back then.
Yeah.
Old Vienna time.
Exactly. It was very different times,
Yeah, so I was really disappointed after the Willendorf closed. There were some changes in the house where the Willendorf, the cafe space was larger than it is now. And it became barrierefrei, which means accessible. So the ramp and a lobby was made out of the cafe. So it became smaller. And the Willendorf closed, and the space was unused for about a year and a half.
Oh, really? Okay.
There was nothing there.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Okay. Right? There were no... people would maybe use it once in a while for like an event here and there. Okay. And that was how I became familiar with the space when it was being unused. I also organized a community of Black people in Vienna, which is called Black People in Vienna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easy to remember.
At that time, I think we were celebrating about 3 years.
Yeah.
And I was looking for a place for us to have a holiday party. And I knew some people that were involved with the tip. And I asked them, they said yes. We had our holiday party. So that was like Christmas of 2018. And I said to them, okay, it was hard because like there were so many things that we had to kind of work around.
Yeah. It hasn't been used for such a long time. I'm sure
been used for a long time.
Yeah.
And I said, well, if you're thinking about renting it, let me know. I had 2 cafes in the United States. I did a lot of work as a barista in Berlin. I actually bought my coffee machine in Berlin because I thought I would open up a cafe there. But I'm also a software engineer, so I kind of like go between those 2 worlds. And it was a very sort of slow and steady search. It wasn't very urgent. Yeah. So I kind of opened that door. They came to me a few months later with requests that it would be open for Europride, which is like something out of a reality show, to take some place that's been unused and bring it up to code. So I came in, I think the first day of my lease was like April, May, June. Yeah, like March. It was March. Okay. And I had 3, and I remember this very distinctly. I had 3 months to redo the electric completely, redo the floor, redo all the walls. Like it was a complete renovation.
So it's not just like kissing it awake. No. It was a whole lot of work.
It was a whole lot of work. At that time I had, so much help from like people that have been with me since the beginning. So It was wonderful.
Yeah.
And it happened. We opened on June 1st, 2019. And we've been here ever since. We survived COVID 8 months later.
Yeah. And if someone comes as a tourist to Austria, how would you describe your coffee place?
Well, I tried to put the main description in the subtitle, which is Queer Community Cafe.
Yeah.
And so the queer is obvious. I mean what I say when I say that. And I think that people sleep on the community aspect of it.
Okay.
In the sense of one of the things we try to do here at the Cafe as an initiative is make a space where people from all rainbow identities feel welcome, feel celebrated. We work with various organizations to make that happen. Mm-hmm. And we create a ton of events so that different personality types feel like they have a way to enter into a community space that they feel comfortable with.
So what kind of events are these?
Well, our most popular regular event is gotta be karaoke. It's gotta be karaoke.
Oh, yeah. Really?
It's like every Wednesday night we have karaoke. We have a Sapphic women's event called Gal Pals, and that happens on Tuesday nights. Mm-hmm. That initiative is one that started during COVID, not by me, and they started as a Discord channel. And and I was just a part of the community. And when COVID ended, they were looking for a place to get together, and we presented that place. We have a queer movie club. Mm-hmm. We just finished watching Schwarze Fruchte, which is about queer people in Hamburg.
Okay.
It was really good. It was probably one of the best series I've seen in a very, very long time. We have a queer book club.
You do many things. I even heard that today there's an artist coming in.
Right. Today we have a kinky drawing. It is our first time hosting a kinky drawing. And so we're actually officially closed today. So we're only open to people that are participating in kinky drawing. Uh-huh. We have a regular sip and paint.
Sip and paint?
Sip and paint.
Okay.
Yeah. Where we have an artist that poses, and we have all of the materials here and people can come and paint. We have a music quiz that is hosted by the wonderful drag queen from Poland, Janina.
Okay, that sounds very interesting.
Yeah, it's amazing. We have a host of drag events, Through Dragalicious, we have our drag brunch, and then we have drag bingo, and we have workshops.
Okay. I think the list goes on and on.
Yeah, I'm not done.
Perfect.
On Thursday, there's an initiative that started called Queer Salsa. Okay. And they're like just a donation base. They have like a beginner and an advanced class, and they have a free dance, and they have parties. It's amazing.
All right. So I can get my moves on there too?
Exactly. We have the Activate Queer Youth Club. Mm-hmm. So it's for youth between 14 and 19. And it's called Activate because they always do an activity.
Okay.
And I know I'm forgetting things. We have flea markets.
Can I find all these things on your website?
Yeah, that's why
we have
on
your Instagram?
Exactly. They're on the Instagram, they're on the website, they're everywhere.
So with all your experience and all the people you know now here in Vienna or in America or in Berlin, do you think we're now in 2025 in a better place than when you grew up in America?
No, not necessarily.
All right.
I think with more visibility comes more problems. And I think you're finding more repressions of people that are on the margins of the margins. Mm-hmm. Definitely within queer spaces, within LGBTQIA spaces, there was a strategic decision to focus on how like everyone else we are and how normal we are. And there's a certain kind of person that benefits from that kind of rhetoric. And we need to focus on the people that cannot benefit from that kind of rhetoric. And they shouldn't have to benefit from that kind of rhetoric. So it is not a surprise to me that there is a specific focus on the most vulnerable populations within the queer community, on trans people, on children within that community, right, on intersex people, right? And trying to put guardrails around like, oh, well, you guys are okay, but they're not okay. I don't think we should fall for it. And we really need to put the focus on those of us that are most disenfranchised by this kind of rhetoric.
How can we lend them a helping hand? What's the best way to do that?
Well, first of all, centralize those voices, right? Yeah. If the push is coming around migrations and migrants and queer migrants, as we've seen specifically here in Austria, centralize migrant voices around that fight, because those voices are going to know the best what they need in order to combat the kind of oppression that we're seeing right now.
So communication is the key?
Communication, creating a platform for the people most affected to really tell you what they need and to meet those needs. Yeah. And solidarity.
Yeah. And if I don't have anyone to talk to, then I come here to the Villa Vida Cafe and talk to you, Denise, right?
Well, one thing, you can definitely always talk to me. I'm extremely accessible. I'm Vienna's best friend. But, I do want to emphasize that the best way to connect to any particular struggle is to talk to the people that are most affected by that. Because one of the things that you and I both know is that LGBTQIA spaces are very segregated, right? Like, so before I opened up Villa Vida, I would go out and I would go to this party or that party, and it's usually all gay men, right? And I think that we need to really expand our focus way past that. That when we come together as a community, hooking up is great. I love hooking up. It's fine. Don't want to knock it.
Different topic, all right.
Different topic. But we need to come together as a community to do more than that.
Yeah.
To support each other, to kind of find points of connection, points of joy, shared interests, because we have an amazing fight ahead of us. The political winds are shifting, right? It's just a matter of time before those winds shift in Austria, and they have to some extent already in ways that are unfavorable to us as queer people. We need to know what we're fighting for. To know what we're fighting for, we have to come together and know each other. So what I want to do with Villa Vida is provide a place where that can happen, a center of joy, a center of connection, so that when those fights do come to us, we're prepared. That we're fortified by the community of each other. Mm-hmm.
And you're also a shoulder to lean on.
Okay.
No?
I mean, I hope so.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like it.
We're definitely a shoulder to lean on. I like to think that, I'm not a qualified social worker. I'm not a qualified counselor. So I always try to put people in that direction. Mm-hmm. But I think one of the ways that we underestimate as a way that we can really touch people is just through basic kindness. And that's what I try to share